Today, we're going to be reviewing the WLMouse Strider in this wonderful purple colorway. Omron optical switches on this bad boy. And I got to tell you, this thing is kicking. It's a kicking chicken, baby. I absolutely adore this thing. I play incredible with this. If this came out in 2024, it'd be Mouse of the Year for that year, but it didn't. It came out in 2025, so here we are. It's leading the pack right now. And that's saying a lot because it's going against competition like this X2 Crazy Light. It says a lot. It's going up against this Trinity. It says a lot. Like, I'd put it in the Trinity category of just excellence. Pretty great mouse. Okay, let's get into it. Let me turn it off here so we don't get some clicky boys. Do some click tests, yeah? We got mouse 1, mouse 2, slam click, mouse 3, scroll, can't hear that, side, mouse 5, mouse 4. Okay, overall pretty good. There's the undercarriage of the mouse. Comes default with 4 skates in questionable placement. Very questionable. I don't know who thought of that, but it works. I mean, I've played well on it on harder pads. On some soft pads, when I'd put too much pressure on it, I would get scraping here and here and here. So I would recommend putting skates on this. Come on, WLMouse, let's put either 2 more, like maybe even just 1 more, like 1 here and 1 there. I think that'd get the job done pretty well. Anyways, you can hear when I'm setting it down. I'll set it over here. The mic down there. You get kind of a metallic sound. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know whether it's the buttons or what. It doesn't click or it doesn't do anything, but it just sounds weird. So every time I'm like, kind of weird. Pretty much the only negative I've really found that, yeah, even with like good noise canceling headphones, that like somehow comes through. I guess it's so high pitched and like metallic. Anyways, hammer on metal. Here we go. Oh, hammer on metal with the WLMouse Strider. Okay, scroll wheel's kind of weird. You guys see how it's got like these weird waves to it? I don't know. There you go. You can kind of see it at that angle. Yeah. Isn't it just, it's kind of bizarre, right? It feels good though. And the stepping on this, they're very pointed steps. It's very crisp, very, very good on that. The clicks are good. Transfer, as you can see, they got that smooth on the scroll wheel pretty well, so transfers to it pretty easy. The overall shape, man. So this is a wide boy. This is like if the XM2 was like, I don't know, what's like a Cadillac. Like the XM2 is a Cadillac, right? This is like a Bentley. Okay, we're taking out the Bentley for a spin. This is nice. This is like premium. It's got that same wide body shape. It's not as snub-backed and snub-nosed, in my opinion, as the X2, as my memory recalls to the best of its ability. But it definitely has that same characteristic. Let's do a lineup of other mice compared with the size. So I'll do Strider in the middle here. We got the Fine Max Noah on this left side. We have the Ponage Trinity right there. We have the X2 Crazy Light Pulsar. We have the Razer Viper V3 Pro Sentinels Edition by Razer. We have the Skyrox V6. Let's throw in a WLMouse Medium of the Beast X Pro. the blue colorway. Let's throw in the mini. Let's throw in a fingertip mouse just so we get kind of an overall scale of all of these. And this is the HTR 8K by G-Wolves. So I will scan this over, all of them, as best I can from this perspective. It's nice. I like the shape of it. The slats on it, even though they're much larger than like on the Trinity, they're smaller than on the Beast X. And you definitely notice the slats on the Beast X, but on this, like, you don't notice them as much on the side. You can see there's only these smaller cutouts, which is nice. You don't really feel them that much. They actually give you more grip. On the Beast X, you have these huge slats, which you definitely feel and can definitely irritate some people's hands. So I think this is an improvement, this Strider design. All right, let's turn these on their sides and get some side by side comparisons. There we go. I love it when I just get to leave stupid mistakes like that in because of the format I chose to take here. It just rolls. Okay. We'll get this, what is this, the L7 Ultra by Mchos. We'll get that in there too. Because why not? There we go. And this is finally the Strider. Yeah, let's pass this over. Okay, so similar shape. I should have brought my X2 or my XM2 up here, or whatever that is, by Endgame Gear. It's pretty much the closest shape I can think of to this. However, I like this better. And that says a lot because I would put the Endgame Gear mouse at second or third of last year. Yeah. Big praise. The clicks, I had no problems with the clicks. There's almost no pre-travel. The bounce back force is heavy and awesome. Great for click-heavy games. I put this to the gauntlet in Counter-Strike, Aim Labs, Diablo 4, PoE 2. What was that stupid clicker game? I don't know. There was one where I was clicking a frog on logs. It was like Frogger, but logs, and I had to click real fast. I don't know. I did notice like the clickback force on that. It was like an old Flash game, but it was a program. Anyways, this is a great, man. Just the overall shape of it for my hand size. So my hand size is 17.5 to my middle finger, 16.5 to my index finger, 12.5 to the width. Very thick pads. So my hands are not a normal shape, but I do try and keep in mind when I'm testing the shapes of different people's hands, and I do test with all different grip styles. So fingertip grip with my size hands, not possible. I'm getting palm contact. So unless my whole arm is off the mouse pad, I can't do fingertip grip with this. Therefore, I'm going to say, if you're a fingertip grip person and you don't want any palm contact, you need to be 19. Oh boy. At least 19 long. I would ultimately recommend 19 long to your index finger, maybe even 19.5 or 20 if you're going to fingertip this mouse. I'd also recommend a little bit wider hands. I think the lowest width I would recommend for this mouse is like 8.5, maybe 8.5. Aggressive claw, I think you can get away with. Man, this is going to work with a lot of hand sizes depending on how granddaddy long legs you make your fingers there. Okay, hawk grip. Let's go back to hawk grip here. I think hawk grip, obviously you can scoot that out. I think 18.5, maybe 18, depending on your definition of hawk grip, how much you need on that spacing. I would say 18.5 to 19 is going to get you a good hawk grip on this. Aggressive claw, I think anywhere from 21 to 15, you're going to be able to get a pretty good aggressive claw. With under 16, though, or under 16.5, you're going to start becoming less and less towards the middle of the scroll wheel. You're going to be back on the clicks, and that's going to make the clicks feel heavier. They're going to be harder to actuate. So 16, 15.5 would probably be the smallest for that. Again, width, you're going to need 8 plus, 8.5 plus. This is a wide boy. It's very, flares out at the back, and these are, you look at the crazy light in this thing. It's the same up front, but it's fatter in the back. And this hump, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it feels so much fuller in the hand when you grip it. Like when you're looking at these two side by side, it doesn't seem that dramatic, but man, this thing feels a ton fuller in the hand. Or you take, for example, the Beast X Pro, this much thinner profile. This is their thin boy. This is their guy that's been on Ozempic for a year. And this is like normal Joe. No, this is like Fat Joe. He's eating pizza every night, right? Fat Joe's nice. He's good to grip. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Cuddle him in. This guy, you're gripping around him. Hey, come here. Anyways, I digress. Weird example. Palm grip. This mouse is symmetrical. I don't recommend symmetrical mice for palm grip. Ever. You want that? Go with like a Stormbreaker XL or some other ergo mouse. A Pulsar V4. Okay, or V3. V3s are on sale right now. Go check them out. As of March 3rd of 2025. Anyways, I digress. Software for this, pretty basic, but it works. I had no issues with the sensor either. This does not come with a sensor ring skate, which, kind of bugs me, but I'm okay with it. Do it next time. Yeah. If you see how I've had let me take that back. I have had cat hairs twice now get stuck in this lattice structure, and it has screwed up the tracking. If you've watched some of my live streams, you got to see that live and watch me get pretty frustrated about that. I think with a ring skate that might not have happened as much, or maybe make this more solid around the sensor, so we're not getting stuff stuck there. That'd be awesome. If you need those holes, take it out right here. My thoughts. Anyways, and a gram isn't going to matter. Like a single gram, no one is going to matter. No one's going to notice that really, unless they're, I don't know, super autistic and can sense weight differences of that much. In a mouse that weighs, as much as this does. This glides really well. With the default skates. I tried this on, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 mouse pads. I did not test this on glass. So, forewarning there. But I can see this, you can feel these skates and the spacing and know that it's going to perform well on glass. And just the way I grip this mouse with aggressive claw or even a relaxed claw, you're not putting you're putting less force Z-axis wise into this mouse for some reason. And I think it's the way that it naturally, just the sloping and angles. You can see the sensor on my natural grip on this mouse is way forward. And I think most people in a claw style grip are gonna have that happen to them just because of the sensor placement and the thumb buttons where your thumb wants to rest. It's just, how it's going to be. Weight balancing. You can see, I can feel, and I can see, and I can sense that the weight goes right here, but because of the flaring, the actual tension on the mouse on any surface, it feels very balanced. I don't think you're going to notice that the mouse is more front heavy, because if I put this on a scale, it's gonna I don't know if you can see that. It's gonna weigh slightly forward. Oh, that's gonna be my test from now on. It's gonna be slightly forward. Now let's try and find the fulcrum point. See it evening out? Okay, so the fulcrum is right there. Trying to flip my fucking hand around. The fulcrum was right here. That's where I got the balance, okay? So right, almost at the front of mouse 5. So the weight is up there, but when you're playing with it, just do the friction. And even with the skate design and the flaring, you don't notice that it's that front heavy. Do I have another front heavy mouse here? Okay, so the Beast X, you can see the right here with this, the panel is way up front on this. It's under the buttons, like all the stuff. On this, it's back further. So if I do that same test on this, let me turn it around so you guys can see the mouse buttons, yeah? Like it's very balanced right there. So it's much further, it's almost a full centimeter back. It's nice. Let's try this with the Crazy Light. This one's going to be right here, I believe. Nope. It's nice, you know. So it's more in line with like an X2 Crazy Light. It's nice. Let's try this with the Trinity. I like this test. This is a cool fucking test. You guys get to see FragWatch discovering shit, coming up with fucking new methods on the fly. If you don't have the tools, fucking make them. I got a body, oh I got a body. Let's test mice with my body. Ooh, come on, let's test these mice with my body. Let's balance them, make them high. Oh, we got the WLMouse Strider, and it kind of makes me feel high. Let's whistle that. WLMouse, so it makes me feel high. I love to use this mouse while I'm kicking around my house. Oh, 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 the WLMouse Strider in the house. Yeah. Would I recommend this mouse? Big time. Big time. Yes, absolutely. If you use claw grip, hot grip, especially if you like the XM2 shape, this is better. I'm not saying a lot. I love that mouse. This is the best thick boy claw grip mouse I think there is. I'm like stressing my brain here, trying to think of something that like a wide-bodied claw grip mouse that I like more. And it doesn't exist. I think this is the one for wide body claw grip or hot grip or fingertip grip. If you got big boy hands, this is going to be a good fingertip grip mouse. Just the balancing. Just the balancing. I think you might have to fingertip it a little further back on the base to help counterbalance that, but I think you're really going to enjoy it. All right, this review right now is at 18 minutes. That's crazy. Let's end it up right here. I recommend this mouse. Full stop. Thanks, guys. FragWatch out.